Hey DV, welcome back to this week's episode of Conquest Journal.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Leslie.
Let's get started. There's been an increase in school shootings across the U.S.
One of the proposal solutions is teachers having guns in the classroom.
Here's what the divided community has to say.
After 20 school shootings in 2018 alone, the national debate of teachers having guns in classrooms have intensified. Here are some of our teachers' opinions on guns in school.
I don't feel safe around guns. That's me. And I don't think that teachers should have guns. You know, I mean, they're actually hired to teach, not to protect.
I think that would be a good idea because the places that shootings happen is in gun-free zones. It's not for all teachers. I wouldn't want some teachers that I know to have a gun because I don't think they would use it wisely. So, you know, it would take a lot of thought into it to see what teachers should have the guns and who shouldn't.
I don't agree with that. I think we're adding another problem to a problem that already exists. I think if we add more security, if we add more cameras, if we add more training to teachers, even to students, maybe if we actually enforce the random acts of kindness and add more things, I think that might be more effective than arming teachers with guns.
I don't oppose it because teachers that have a permit will be trained and know how to use it, and there shouldn't be any fear that something's going to happen with the teacher or a student, because that wouldn't happen.
I wouldn't mind more police officers. I wouldn't mind security guards with guns, but I don't want to have to worry about a gun that I'm carrying, about a student getting out of hand. Hey, what if I lose it? I don't want to go there.
No, guns don't make anything safer. They really, really don't. It's a double-edged sword. You can have a gun in here, it could accidentally fire. You can harm someone. The school can get sued. The teacher can get sued. I think appropriate drills and arming officers, I think that's better. And better communication.
Not only teachers have an opinion, but also students here at Devaya High School.
Students wouldn't be able to be comfortable with them in the classroom. And I guess teachers will kind of take advantage of that. Like, even though there's no one terrorizing the school, it'll kind of be like a threat.
Well, on one hand, in the case of a school shooting, you do have teachers who can properly retaliate if need be, but there are also more guns to grab on school grounds. So if a shooter were to, go for a shooting, they could possibly take a teacher's gun.
I wouldn't mind security having guns at school because they know, they've been through training how to go, put on safeties, take off safeties, stuff like that for the actual guns itself. While teachers would have to go through the exact same training, security would have to go through to get a gun.
Give me a book, give me a marker, give me school supplies to teach students. I don't need a gun.
Arming our teachers is not going to resolve those issues. I think it's just going to exacerbate them. They're just going to get bigger, all right? I mean, who knows? Maybe some teachers, do deal with guns at a regular basis, and they probably are trained for that, all right? But I definitely would not my son or daughter to be in a classroom with an armed teacher. That does not make me feel safe at all.
At the point, I don't really see it's a problem, but if just in case if they do have one, they better be locked up real good and make sure that nobody knows where it's at, but they do.
In the end, all that we really want is for students and teachers to feel safe in school. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Honda Mendoza.
April is the month of autism awareness.
To understand autism, watch this video.
a lot of negativity going around in the world.
But now's a chance to start a positive change.
Attention all seniors. Every year, one of the biggest part of the farewell assembly is the senior video. Don't miss your chance to be included in the senior video. Last day to send photos is May 4th, so email your elementary, middle, and high school photos to dv.digital.media@gmail.com.
The Lift Up is a tradition celebrated annually here at Del Valle.
Here's a story on how it came to be.
It started really big in Washington area universities, and then the high schools in Washington area started doing it, so it just started spreading throughout the nation. So we just decided to go ahead and try it.
It's a completely awesome experience. The way it's organized and categorized and choreographed, and everyone is just having all this kinds of fun and just running around places, wearing silly costumes, throwing balloons, confetti.
My favorite part is just everyone coming together at the Lip Dub, screaming, cheering, all that school spirit. You could feel the energy. That's a great part of it.
I can't wait. This is my senior year. It's the last Lip Dub I'll be in, so I'm gonna go out with a bang.
The Earth's climate is always changing.
But not in a good way.
Over the years, climate change has had a major impact on Earth.
You know, there's some changes happening throughout the world, which is evident through our weather and the sea levels rising. But I'm also, what I mean, caught in the middle. I feel the Earth is still being the Earth, and the Earth goes through cyclic changes. But also, us as humans are contributing or speeding up that change.
The total amount of litter dumped into the ocean since 2013 every year is 9 billion tons.
Pollution and the inability of the ocean to absorb carbon can cause climate change as well.
Here are some ways to prevent from damaging Earth more.
The measures are there. Everybody's doing their part on most part of it. Everybody's trying to do their best that they can. But I know people can do more, especially starting with schools. Schools, I believe, if you've ever seen around, if you walk around with a recycling team, there's so much waste when it comes to school.
Do your part. Help the earth.
Reported for Conquest Journal, Beatriz Valdez.
The Drone Club is having the very first drone tournament.
And they've been working hard preparing for it.
Our own drone team has been preparing themselves for the first annual drone competition here at Del Valle.
We created obstacle courses that resemble the one from the competition made out of PVC, and we also created hoops that are 32 inches in diameter and 24 inches in diameter that are able to tilt at any angle, so we are able to practice.
So the drones that we had to learn to stabilize, which were the ones that we were going to be using for competition, which are evidently very harder to fly with.
They have been making their own courses to help them prepare for their challenges.
In the drone club because I see it has a lot of potential at school and it seems to be very fun for everyone.
Work is very vital because we need to understand each other. If we don't understand each other, we won't be able to do many of the trials that we have. For example, one of the challenges we have is to go through some hoops, and we can't move around the course, so we have to stay behind a line. And our team member has to tell us when to go in and go out of the hoops.
Good luck in your competition this Saturday and make DV proud.
Always believed in one family, one destiny, so that's one of our main goals as a team.
Report from Conquest Journal, Annalise Castro.
This past Friday, class of 2019 hosted the very first Spring Festival.
Let's check it out.
This year, class of 2019 hosted the Spring Festival.
Class of 2019 Public Relations Officer Adonis had been prepared for the Spring Festival.
I feel extremely great. I feel like I was prepared. Everything came out well and everything was just as planned. There was no mistakes. I mean, everybody's having fun, everybody's involved, everybody's cooperation, so I feel extremely well about it.
This year was the first year they added water slides to cool everyone down.
I feel like it's really fun this year. They added water slides, something we didn't have last year. Get out of the sun, cool down.
They also added more foods and more games.
And like nothing I don't see. I mean, I do like doing stuff like this, so to me I'm happy about it. You know, it's a pretty good turnout.
At the end of the day, kids were happy and had a blast.
Reporting for Conquest Journal, Leslie Zubia.
The best way to look back and reminisce about high school is look at your yearbook.
Let's take a look at the process it takes to create your own.
Many people enjoy flipping through the yearbook but don't realize the hard work behind the creation.
It's a long process. It's involved. It's writing, it's interviewing, it's taking photos, and production. It's all fun. For me, I live for production, and I think the kids live for production too. I think that's a part that that's the intense part, and that's when it's all done. I think that's basically the gratifying part.
Last year in graphic design, it was pretty cool getting to learn the basics of how the yearbook is all put together. So I wanted to keep doing that, and the easiest way to do that was to join yearbook here.
Our little push comes towards the end. This month we've been trying to push the book. We've had flyers everywhere. But generally we're a little bit, we're just not aggressive with that.
If you haven't decided on buying a yearbook, listen to these students' opinions on why having a yearbook is important.
It helps to capture all the important and big events that happen during the school year, and you don't forget them if you buy the yearbook.
Well, at the beginning, I didn't think having a yearbook was important, but working for it made me realize that a lot of people put their work and memories into it. So it really helps you keep track of something you lived.
It is not too late to get your yearbook. Go to room A207 and for $100 get yours before April 30th. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Fernie Lara.
That's it for this week's episode of Conquest Journal. He's Jacob.
She's Leslie.
Signing off.